Here we go. We are back for some training. So the quest for hills continues, and you can see, believe it or not, we've got some, I don't know if you can tell, but we're going uphill here. We've got some hills here in Florida, albeit small, and there's no altitude, but take what we can. This is my hill climb. Alright, we're finding these Florida hills. We go down. I don't know if you can tell, but again, it's not a big climb, it's not a big hill, but it's a hill. And we go back up. You only take what you can get. And almost to the summit. Came up that little hill. You can see how it goes down. And I'll go up this hill here. Nothing crazy, but you know, we're using some of those muscles that we're going to need and working on all those little ligaments. Nice uneven surface with sand. All right, we got more. All right, we're back on the trail. Today, I think it's always good to be honest with yourself, do a fair assessment of where you're at. And the reality is, man, I turned this video camera on and I look like hell. So to do a fair assessment of myself, my wife was on vacation this week, and so we went out a bit. We definitely had more cocktails than I've been having. There's been wine. I actually drank beer, which I don't normally do anymore. My doc told me to stay away from gluten. My thyroid numbers were really high, so I've been basically gluten-free. But yeah, I went to a party. Didn't really feel like, you know, doing the wine thing or drinking scotch when I was going to be driving. So I just had a couple of beers, and man, it really blows my face up, and I think my belly. I think the reality is, I'm just got to be honest with myself. I think I've definitely hit about a bit of a plateau, and in my mind's eyes, in my mind's view, this was going to be today, Monday. I think it's 133 days until I hit the trail. I was going to be kind of where I kickstart things. So just going, if you've seen some of my shorts, I talked about the three main things you should do, and the three main things I've done to go from couch potato to JMT. And this is more, you got to remember, I was doing this back started a little bit in September, but back in October, November, December, January, February, I started my day with a walk. I'd hit the beach. I'd walk from my house to the beach, probably less than a half a mile. If it's that, I'd be surprised. On the beach, I would incorporate this Tai Chi, viral Tai Chi workout, and I'll cut a video with that. I think the viral Tai Chi workout's like 7 exercises, and there you do a minute of each. I've actually expanded it to like 11 or 12 exercises, but I do less than a minute of each. I probably do anywhere from, depending on how I'm feeling, 17 to 47 reps, something like that. So I like to end this with a 7 for different reasons, but yeah, man, so that's how I would start my days, and I was doing that a fair amount. I was pretty consistent with it. As my workouts got harder, it got harder for me to do that early morning workout because there would be that fatigue factor. But I found when I was doing that, my weight loss was at its highest in terms of what I was losing in a timely manner. The next thing, obviously, you got to do if you want to hike the JMTs, you got to get out and walk. You got to get out and hike. Whether it's a treadmill or a Stairmaster, but there's nothing that beats actually getting out there and doing it, getting your feet on the ground, preferably in dirt on uneven surfaces. If you've got hills, of course, you want to do hills because that's what you're going to be doing on the JMT. I'm in flat Florida. I'm actually going down a small hill right now, but these are really little hills, and there's nothing that's going to prepare me for what I'm going to hit on the JMT. It's, many hikers have said it's some of the hardest terrain in North America, and it's not necessarily difficult technical terrain, but it's unrelenting, non-stop, up and down, massive altitude and altitude changes. So you can prepare for the altitude as you get up there and work your way up slowly, but your heart rate's going to accelerate when you're going up hills non-stop for hours on end. So we've got to figure out how we're going to get there, and I've got a plan going forward for that I'm going to start incorporating today, started incorporating this morning. But you've got to walk. That's the key thing. And when you're a couch potato like I was, what you really want to do is, even if it's 4 miles, 5 miles in the beginning, 2 miles if that's all you can do. You really see it, but there's like a 3-foot right there, 20 feet out. And as usual, the colossal turtles here. Alright, so I'm just kind of backtracking a little bit. As you can see where I was showing you before, the right out, these guys, that comes across that little bridge there. And instead of doing this low road, it's over here, I'm just backtracking and taking this high road. There's plenty to explore, these little side kicks, but for my purposes, I tend to stay to the outside. Same thing, we went right there last time. And we're gonna go left just to get this little hill in. Alright, you see all the turkey trails. Really nicely maintained by the association. Westbound and down. Go that way. We're gonna go this way because we're gonna stay near the water. Maybe you see this. There's something big moving out there. Oh, it's a person. Going the wrong way. How does he know which way to go? Oh, they're plopping in. They don't like no presents. What are they doing? Are they trying to catch prey? Or are they catching some rays? I'm back on the trail. Now, these are always my least favorite part of any of these trails because as you get to this edge of the woods, you can hear the cars on, I don't know what it is, Conway Road maybe, road, some busy road nearby. So, kind of takes me out of that feeling of being away in nature. But I want to come up to the end here just so I can show you, if you're ever hiking here or biking here, especially if you're a biker, this comes out to this kind of dam. I think it looks like there's gators along the edge. That trail right there will take you to the Grapefruit Trail, which has some amazing mountain biking hills and jumps and things like that. So, let's see, we got some coffee. But yeah, just wanted you to see it. So if you're a big mountain biker, I mean, I think it's about 2 miles on this trail. You're out in the open, but the payoff is the Grapefruit Trail is where there's a nice loop around it if you're not like an expert, but a lot of it's kind of jumps and stuff like that. It's really cool if that's your thing, and definitely worth checking out. All right, back to the woods. Coming back over this way that we just crossed a couple of minutes ago. To the side here. And then see which way we're going to go next. Look at this interesting little hill. I mean, if you're on your bike, this is really fun stuff. It's nice to get these blocks. Kind of ease, kind of aim your tire for that. Make it a little easier. All right, so we just basically have to decide, do we want to go back where we came, which is probably hillier. Yeah, this is the semi-secret trail, they call it. I don't know if it lengthens it or shortens it. I think it lengthens it. Last time I went the other way, so today we'll try the semi-secret trail and I'll report back on my success. Maybe I'll come back and even do the other trail. All right, we come out to another junction of the road, so semi-secret trail eastbound, full trails to the left, shortcuts are right. All right, we're in, let's go. Last time I did the full trail, I'm gonna go shortcut just to see what it's like, and we can always backtrack. All right, this is where the semi-secret trail shortcut comes out, as best I can tell. Yeah, this is the way. This is that original boardwalk that we have to exit out, but we'll come back to that. I'm gonna now, and I think this is what I like doing, coming down this shortcut. Oh, I see. And then this is the long cut, but let's walk in here a little bit, just give ourselves a few more hills before we exit.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm walking, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I broke, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's going over you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your dreaming. Well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
So whether you're here because you're following my couch to JMT journey, or you're here because you want to see what Turkey Creek Preserve is like, welcome. I'm in my spare time exploring these trails near me, and I'll be posting as much as I can on here. I know I love to check out other people's YouTube videos before I go to a place to kind of get the lay of the land and see what it's like, see what I'm in for. And so I hope you enjoy these. And if you're following my JMT adventure, you know, there's no replicating what I'm going to experience out there on the trail. You know, walking on rock for 10 days, beating my feet up, altitude, massive climbs. There's no way for me to, replicate it here. All right, back out to the boardwalk. This is actually a very nice spot to come and have a picnic or have a couple of brews or a bottle of wine or smoke a J, if that's your thing, right? In the middle of all this. It's pretty cool. All right, finish this thing up. I'll report back from base camp. When you come across, you can take either of these trails here, the right going that way or going up that way. It's a lot flatter though, it's quite pretty, definitely worthwhile. But I'm going to go back to some where we came just because I'm looking to get these little hills in here. But yeah, this is quite nice, it's very good. It's about the same distance. I just want to hug the water today. It's a shorter workout, but I normally do that more hilly. Just try to get some of that leg work in. So I actually did double back, and here we came over the bridge and went to the right, and you can see it actually is a little bit longer, I think, and it's a nice wide trail. It's really pretty, nicely shaded, kind of pine foresty. And then so we do that right, and it brings you back here. And then here you have this option. You can either continue on this high right, which I am not going to do, but I normally do with my bike. And you just go in there, and that'll take you back to Humboldt. Or there's this power right back in here. And if you come over here to the left, it'll get you back on the trail. It'll connect you with pretty close to where I last left off with you guys. This will just get me back on that trail along the water, which, like I said, I'm doing for the legs, for the hills today. But yeah, I just double back. I was like, yeah, let me just show it to them, and it's really quite nice. But here's the juncture, so that's where you go and make it a little longer for yourself. And again, we're going the wrong way. All right, I'll be back. Yeah, man, just back to this stuff. I feel like there's gorgeous gators down there. Did I come here? Sure. I'm just trying to convince myself. Love, love, let's start with that.
When the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. If I broke, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's going over you. But I would walk
And
500
we're
miles and
back
I would walk
to the boat launch. And if you pick a table, that's how it goes to the time.